Have you ever stopped to think about the power details have on your image? Sometimes it's not the clothing itself, but the way you wear it can completely change how the world sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself in the mirror. These are subtle choices that, without realizing it, can give the impression that something is missing or overdone. This ends up taking away the lightness of the look or even adding a few extra years. In today's video, we're going to talk about the most common fashion mistakes after 40. Those silent slips that sabotage your elegance, and most importantly, how to fix them in a simple and refined way. The last mistake on the list is the most serious of all. It has the power to cancel out any outfit, and unfortunately, it's exactly the one many of us women commit the most without even realizing. Feel free to interact in the comments. This channel is also made by you. Mistake number 1, relying only on expensive clothes. One of the most common misconceptions is believing that elegance is related to the price of the piece. Many women fall into the idea that the more expensive the wardrobe, the more sophisticated the image they project. But the truth is that price alone guarantees nothing. How many times have we seen people wearing designer clothes, but on their bodies they looked sloppy, overdone, or even disconnected from the wearer's personality? The piece may cost a fortune, but if it doesn't fit well, if it doesn't reflect who you are, or if it conveys only ostentation without authenticity, it completely loses its power. Elegance is not about showing off labels, but about revealing intention. It's about harmony between what you wear, your personal style, and the message you want to communicate. Fix. Instead of focusing only on price or brand, pay attention to the cut, the fabric, and most importantly, how the piece integrates with the rest of your look. True elegance doesn't come from the label, but from smart combinations, balanced proportions, and the confidence of the one wearing them. Mistake number 2, wearing outdated makeup. Makeup is an extension of style, but many women keep repeating techniques and products that no longer suit this stage of life. Heavy black eyeliner all around the eyes, for example, which was once a trend, today can harden your expression and highlight fine lines. Likewise, very dry lipstick or shades that don't harmonize can create an artificial, aged appearance. And too much foundation, instead of evening things out, often weighs down the face, emphasizing exactly what you'd rather soften. These seemingly small details have the power to cancel out the effect of even the most sophisticated clothes. No matter how refined the outfit, if the face looks dull, tired, or marked by outdated makeup, the entire image loses freshness and modernity. Fix. The key is to go for light, luminous, and modern makeup that enhances your natural features instead of hiding them. Lightweight foundations, strategic concealers, neutral and luminous tones for eyes and lips bring instant vitality to the face. It's the subtle glow of well-cared-for skin, combined with intentional makeup, that restores elegance and authenticity to the look. We often feel like we have nothing to wear, even with a full closet. To help women who experience this, I created Capsule Wardrobe. It's an ebook that shows how just 16 key pieces can result in 120 looks, creating a streamlined, elegant, and versatile wardrobe. If you want to dress well without spending a lot of time or money, after watching the video, click the blue link I left in the first comment below and get yours. Mistake number 4, clinging to past trends. One of the most common slips after 40 is continuing to wear pieces, cuts, or combinations that were fashionable decades ago but no longer fit the present. Often, this attachment happens because those trends marked a special time in life or simply became a habit. But what worked 10 or 20 years ago may today give the impression that the woman is stuck in time. Very short skirts in outdated cuts, blazers with oversized shoulder pads, pants with old-fashioned tailoring, or even dated accessories. All of this weighs down the image. The issue is not age, but visual language. When a look seems outdated, it can reduce the vitality and presence of the woman wearing it, even if the intention is elegance. Fix. Updating your style doesn't mean abandoning your essence, but adapting small choices to keep your image current and refined. Replacing an outdated cut with a modern one, swapping an exaggerated print for a more subtle version, or adding a contemporary touch in accessories is enough to refresh an outfit. The secret is to show through your look that you're in tune with the present moment and that you know how to evolve with it without losing authenticity. Mistake number 5, overdoing sparkle and details. Many women believe that to convey sophistication, they need lots of glitter, embroidery, and flashy details. But in practice, the effect is often the opposite. When there's too much information, the outfit loses lightness and starts looking artificial or even unbalanced. Fabrics overloaded with glitter, clothing covered in stones, bags full of embellishments, or accessories competing with each other make the look heavy. Instead of highlighting the woman, these elements steal the spotlight and make the image less elegant. True sophistication is not in the quantity of adornments, but in subtlety. Fix choose strategic, discreet touches of sparkle. A delicate pair of jeweled earrings, metallic detailed sandals, or a satin fabric are enough to add luminosity and refinement. The secret is harmony. Let one single element stand out and allow the rest of the look to serve as the backdrop that highlights your presence. After all, what should shine is not the outfit in excess, but the woman wearing it. Mistake number 6. Thinking elegance is the same as excessive seriousness. There's a mistaken idea that to be seen as elegant, a woman must dress in a stiff, overly sober way, leaving no room for creativity. Many end up putting together looks made only of dark colors, overly formal pieces, and combinations that, instead of showing sophistication, create a heavy and lifeless image. True elegance is not about rigidity. It's about balance. An outfit that's too serious can distance people, age you, and even convey coldness. An elegant woman doesn't need to hide behind dull clothes or a limited palette of neutrals. On the contrary, elegance lies precisely in the subtlety of knowing how to use modern, light, and intentional elements without losing class. Fix adds small touches that bring life and softness to the look. It could be a colorful scarf, a pastel blouse, a contemporary accessory, or even a more modern shoe. These details break the rigidity and reveal a fresh, confident, and naturally refined image. The secret is remembering that elegance doesn't mean extreme seriousness. It means conveying lightness, confidence, and harmony in every detail. Mistake number 7. Ignoring the importance of proportions. Many women choose beautiful clothes, of good quality and even current, but fail in something essential: proportions. Wearing a very long blouse with wide pants, for example, can shorten the silhouette and look sloppy. Likewise, pieces that are too tight all over throw off the balance and suggest excess. Elegance lies exactly in finding balance, knowing how to combine volumes, lengths, and shapes to flatter the body harmoniously. When that doesn't happen, even the most expensive or sophisticated outfit can lose its impact. Fix, experiment with contrasting proportions. If the pants are wide, opt for a more fitted top. If the skirt is voluminous, go for a cleaner, structured top. Working with proportions is like visual sculpting. It creates balance, elongates the silhouette, and instantly conveys refinement. The big mistake: ignoring posture and attitude. Of all fashion slips, this is without a doubt the most serious and also the most invisible. Because no matter how much you invest in clothes, accessories, or makeup, if your posture and attitude don't communicate confidence, everything else loses its power. How many times have we seen women impeccably dressed in designer pieces, sophisticated shoes, and valuable jewelry? But when they entered a room, they seemed smaller than they really are. Curved shoulders, lowered gaze, hesitant steps, timid speech, subtle signs that cancel even the most elegant look. True elegance doesn't start with fabric or labels, but with how you present yourself to the world. Posture and attitude are the silent reflection of self-esteem. A woman who walks upright, makes eye contact, smiles naturally, and exudes serenity turns even the simplest look into something sophisticated. That's why we so often see someone wearing basic jeans and a white shirt, yet radiating presence and charm. It's not the clothes that make the woman, but the woman who brings the clothes to life. Fix, work on your physical posture and attitude toward life. Straighten your shoulders, walk with purpose, take a deep breath before entering a room, speak clearly, maintain eye contact. More than fashion tricks, these are signs of self-confidence. And when self-confidence shows up, everything you wear becomes just a complement to something greater, your very essence. The final message is clear. Clothes, shoes, and accessories are allies, but none of them can sustain an image if the woman isn't fully present in it. Elegance is above all presence. It's how you occupy space, how you show respect for yourself, and how you invite the world to see who you are. Do you see how elegance isn't only in the clothes, but in every detail of how you present yourself? Correcting these small mistakes is much simpler than it seems, and the impact is immediate. When you choose with intention, when you bring freshness, balance, and posture, your image transforms. And remember, elegance is not about following strict rules, but about expressing who you are in the most refined way possible. The world notices when there is authenticity. Now tell me in the comments, which of these mistakes have you made without realizing? And which one was the most eye-opening for you today? I'd love to know. If this video made sense to you, share it with a friend who also deserves to feel even more elegant. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to always receive content that boosts your self-esteem and your style.